Hey everybody, I'm Cyrus Aragnos. We're going to be playing some more Civ 5 today, so why don't we just jump on in and we'll get this started. So we ended off right where we ended off. We got our major army sitting there. Atlanta's getting attacked, but that's okay. Philadelphia, we've got Philadelphia set up. We've got ourselves a pretty decent fighting force. Upgraded some of our units because we got some iron resource. Again, Atlanta's getting they got enemies nearby, so I'm trying to shoot them with my archers, with my crossbowmen. I'm sorry, inside my cities. So we're basically at this point we're pretty well set up, and we're continuing to keep going. We're gonna go with the University at Washington now. I reached the Renaissance era, but what I just saw is that those barbarians just captured some of my workers, but luckily my archers, my crossbowmen inside Washington were right there. They were able to recapture them back to my side. So that was pretty lucky, and actually, I was very, very lucky. So, I'm going to go with a market up there in Atlanta, just so we can get something going there. My dudes, since I just recaptured them, I had to retell them to continue building on their own. Somebody said they wanted incense. One of my advisors is saying we should build aqueducts there. Another one saying watermill, another stable. Went with watermill. My dude can't explore any more of the world. He's explored as much as he can. So basically, I think I'm just going to tell him to come back home-ish. Yeah, see, I'm just going to tell him to come back. And this guy's the same way. He can't explore any more of the world. So I'm just telling them to come back home. That way they can kind of be nearby in case Rome decides to do something. I mean, he's got 3 cities now. He's got 2 city-states over there that he's probably allied himself with. So, market at Philadelphia, because that's one of my advisors is saying we should do a market there. Got some stuff going. Now, again, my happiness is diminishing. I'm down to 5 happiness, and I haven't really noticed it yet. So I got 2 advisors telling me to do scout, but I decided to do crossbowmen just because Atlanta doesn't have any yet. Or they were regular archers. Now I just upgraded them to crossbowmen. So, but I changed that to scout, seeing as my advisors were telling me to build scouts. Astronomy just finished up. Let's see. Attack those guys again. Crossbowmen just finished over there at Atlanta. So we're going to go with acoustics next. And again, I'm not really paying attention to my happiness whatsoever. And it's just diminishing. I'm down to 4. I'm back up to 5, but I was at 4 there for a second. But I don't think I realized it for a little bit. So I decided to build a caravel up there by New York. Caravels can traverse the deeper parts of the ocean. So most progressive people is Augustus Caesar. He's been very progressive. And I haven't been, but that's okay. So I told my dudes to garrison inside, building another caravel, telling my Tyrene there to guard. My other Tyrene finally made it back around. I'm going to tell him to come back inside the borders. Augustus Caesar finished the Hajj Castal. I'm going to do the next policy and tradition, so I've got 3 finished now. I'm going to tell my Tyrene to just hold on and wait there. I'm going to go with banking next. That way we can get some more increase on our gold production. Let's see, what am I deciding to do? I decided to go with a stable in Boston, and my happiness went back up to 7, but now it's back down to 5. So, telling my caravels now to explore on their own, so they can explore the rest of the ocean, rest of the world. Going with a knight up there. I believe I clicked on knight. Longswordman, I believe. Yeah, longswordman. I decided to go to a stable instead, just so that I can upgrade these guys to longswordmen, because I need that guy's. We're going to do, what are we going to do? We're going to do knight, just because we have 12 horse resources, so we got mad horse resources, do another knight there. And then I realized right there that I didn't upgrade that guy, so he's now upgraded to a longswordsman. I've got 2 longswordsmen ready, up and running. Tell them both to go to alert status. Banking just finished up, and so we're now going to go with the printing press. And so an enemy is near, over by Atlanta, but that's okay, because I got my crossbowmen, and I've got the city itself, which can attack. So we completely demolished them, and those guys are out of range, but let's see. I got my knights finished over at Washington, so I'm bringing them over to the front lines. I'm gonna do. What else am I gonna do? I'm gonna do another horseman or no? Yeah, did another horseman. And so my production in New York looks like I went with another horseman there, just because, they can traverse, large distances. And we built a scout here, so I tell them to just explore on their own. Horseman finished up in Philadelphia, so we're good there. Moving my units up, so I literally have the wall of China that he's got, and my dudes are just chilling at his wall of China. So that's fine. So, gonna build a market in Atlanta, and I didn't notice this at first, but right up at the very top, I got freaking 2 happiness. So I was like, oh crap. So I'm telling my dudes to hold on, and my knights finished at Washington, or not my knights, my horsemen finished at Washington. So, but I think here is where I finally realized, holy crap, my happiness is going down. So I started to choose some different things. In Washington, I can't remember what I clicked on, but I clicked on one of those guys, the National Epic, so that and my caravels just finished searching the entire ocean. There's nothing left to discover. So, but my happiness is at 2. I'm going to build a National Epic, hoping that it'll give me enough happiness. Rumor has it that your culture is so laughable that even the barbarians are shying away from your lands. You know what, dude? You can go screw yourself. I didn't just read what that said, but he was on top, and I'm lacking. So again, he's laughing at my culture. It's not very good. My cities aren't very upgraded like his are. I mean, he only has 3 cities, whereas I still have 5. So the more cities you have, the harder it is to be able to tech up your civilization. And I'm telling my dudes to just hold off there at the wall. Oh man, I'm tired today again. Jeez, I'm sorry. I keep yawning on you guys. So I've got enemies nearby Atlanta, but that's okay. Happiness is still at 2, so I'm telling my dudes to wait. Happiness stayed right where it was. Thank goodness. Telling my dudes to just hold off, and gonna do another. Let's see, what am I doing here in Philadelphia? I'm gonna go with University in Philadelphia. Going with more settlers. Gunpowder just finished up. Going with another settler because down here at this little island down there, there are some, I think it's iron resources are down there, and I really could use I could use more iron. So I'm going to do navigation as my next science goal to go through is navigation. So my settler's finished, and I'm going to tell them to come over here and just sit right there. So it's going to take them 8 turns to get over there, but you know what? That's fine. Hopefully they get over there. And then I decide. I'm thinking about doing circus. I decided to do circus there. And, we're just, at this point, I'm just trying to clear the area. So I'm going to do bombardments that I do more damage against land units. Just trying to clear the area of these guys. That way when my settlers come in, it'll be easy peasy. No problems. Finally took out both those guys there. And another social policy point done with tradition. So, let's see. Enemy is near, basically right where we're looking at with my ships here, with my caravels. So, and we just completely blew them out of the water. So just completely blew them out of the water. So I'm gonna tell my dudes, land units because they spawn on land. So, let's see, Atlanta, of course, getting attacked again because there's a barbarian encampment right there. So, and I haven't gone after it or anything. So, let's see, New York, I decided to go with a granary, and we're going to go with a barracks in Washington, and move on to the next turn. Navigation just finished up, and Atlanta just finally killed those dudes. So we're going to go with economics next, and then we're going to do aqueducts in Boston, and we're doing pretty good. Our settlers are on their way over. Excuse me. Caesar just completed the Anger Watt, and my happiness still is at 3, and I don't think I've noticed yet. We're doing a bank in Washington, and my settlers are coming down. They finally reached down there. My dudes are a little out of range there, so I moved them forward just so they can be in range. And I decided, I was like, let's see, let's zoom in here. We got iron up there, we got elephants, so told my dudes to just move on in just to be on the safe side. Um, and then Atlanta, got 2 advisors telling me to do a library, but I did a bank instead just because more gold production. But hey, I'm gonna have to end this episode off. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one of Civ 5 or Splinter Cell or whatever I make. So I hope you guys have yourselves a good day. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. See you around.